As humans, we're all flawed and insecure to a certain degree. Unfortunately, there are millions of women who are in unhealthy relationships and can't decipher whether or not they are dealing with a broken man. Loving an emotionally broken man is complicated, painful, and can potentially leave you broken as well. If this describes you, my video will bring you value because I'm going to be discussing the 3 alarming signs you're dealing with an emotionally damaged man. The first sign that he is emotionally damaged is if he constantly needs validation. There's nothing wrong with needing a little validation in a relationship as long as there's a mutual agreement and a healthy balance. But when his need for validation becomes draining and dreadful to you, then it's time for the 2 of you to have a discussion about this. And if at this point he's not receptive to your words, I encourage you to no longer invest your time in a relationship that has no potential to grow. There should be a genuine confidence within him that is not rooted in selfish pride or arrogance. A confidence that symbolizes a man who's not going through an identity crisis and unsure of who he is. His need for validation may seem innocent in the beginning, but hopefully you'll quickly realize that companionship should not be based on his level of low self-worth. For example, he frequently asks you, "Do you love me?" or constantly reminds you that his life would be over if you ever broke up with him. No matter the reassurance that's given from you, he's never satisfied. The second sign that he's emotionally damaged is if he's jealous of you and your friends. You may be thinking, well, how could he be jealous of me if we're dating? Jealousy comes in all forms. It may come to a point in a relationship when he's jealous of the time you spend with your friends and the amount of time you spend texting and speaking to them on the phone. To him, all of your time and energy should be invested in him, which is crazy. The codependency of an insecure man grows exponentially as time passes in the relationship. He then begins to show his true colors. There is never a moment when he doesn't question your actions or the times you spend with everyone else. This could easily lead into him attempting to keep you away from your immediate family, such as your parents or siblings. You may say that this is a bit extreme, but unfortunately it is not, because I've heard of these horror stories as a life coach. He's hesitant for you to have female friends, and having male friends is an absolute no in his mind. His insecurities and possessiveness will make you feel more in love and secure in the early stages of the relationship. However, as time passes, it becomes more and more exhausting. The third sign that he is extremely damaged is if he has a victim mentality, which he blames everyone and everything for his problems and failures. He refuses to take accountability for his actions and thinks that the world is against him. I say this because I once was this insecure guy that was broken, and I thought that I could do no wrong. My emotions were up and down like a roller coaster. I always needed to be in relationships so that women could make me feel good, and when things went wrong, I was the first to point the finger and play the victim. This seemed like an everyday occurrence due to my codependency and insecurities. I was extremely emotionally broken. Because of his insecurities, he's oversensitive to criticism. Even if criticism is constructive on your end, he easily internalizes what's been said. Again, I struggle with this, and it still could rear its ugly head at times if I'm not actively replacing negative thoughts with healthy ones. We all have flaws and have things to work on, but his victim mentality takes over when someone else points out his flaws. It's unfortunate because you have to walk around on eggshells because at any moment he could explode due to his mindset. I would love to hear from you in the comments below. Are you constantly dealing with an emotionally damaged man? And if so, what are the pain points in your life? As always, don't hesitate to contact me for your free 1-hour coaching session. Email me now at lifecoachjscott@gmail.com to get started. Actually, these 2 videos on the screen will give you additional tips and strategies on how to navigate the dating scene, so be sure to check those out. Until next time, be safe and take care.